Good day everyone. Today I'll be discussing about lipids, one of the major biomolecules and an important macronutrient in our diet. In this presentation, I will explain what are lipids, their types, how they compare to other macronutrients. First of all, what are lipids? Lipids are biomolecules that are insoluble in water but soluble in oil or other nonpolar substances. They are mainly composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. They are also commonly known as fats. Next is the types of lipids. They are saturated, unsaturated, and trans fats. The first is the saturated fats. Saturated fats are usually solid at room temperature. They are commonly found in animal products such as butter, cheese, milk, red meat, and other processed foods. Consuming too much unsaturated fat may increase bad cholesterol, which raises the risk of heart diseases. And is why it is recommended to eat this in moderation. Unsaturated fats. These fats will help lower bad cholesterol and support heart health. They are usually found in vegetable oils, nuts, avocados, and fish. Trans fats. Trans fats are artificially produced fats commonly found in processed, baked, and fried foods. They increase bad cholesterol and decrease good cholesterol, making them the most harmful type of fat, which is why it is recommended that you avoid these types of fat. Lipids versus other macronutrients. Compared to carbohydrates, lipids provide more energy per gram, which makes them more suitable for long-term energy storage. Compared to proteins, lipids are not mainly used for building tissues, but instead for energy, insulation, and protection. All macronutrients are important, but they must be consumed in the proper balance to maintain good health. Dietary and Health Guide to Lipids. For a healthy diet, it is important to limit saturated fats, avoid trans fats, and choose more unsaturated fats. Foods like fish, nuts, seeds, and plant-based oils are better resources of healthy lipids. Eating too much fatty and processed foods can lead to health problems such as obesity, heart problems, and high cholesterol, which is why moderation is very important. For the label analysis, we use the nutrition label of Oreo cookies shown in the image. According to the label, one serving Oreo contains about 5.8 grams of total fat. This shows that Oreo is an energy-dense processed snack. Out of this total fat, about 3.0 grams come from saturated fat, which means more than half of the fat content is saturated fat. This type of fat should be consumed in moderation because excess intake may increase the risk of heart disease. The label shows 0 grams of trans fat, which is good since trans fat are harmful to health. However, even with 0 trans fat, the product is still not considered healthy due to its saturated fat content. The amount of unsaturated fats is very small, meaning Oreo does not provide healthy fats compared to foods like fish or nuts. In conclusion, lipids are essential biomolecules that provide energy, protection, and support body functions. However, not all fats are healthy. By understanding the different types of lipids and reading nutrition labels like the Oreo label, we can make better food choices and maintain a balanced and healthy lifestyle. Well, that will be it for today's discussion about lipids. Thank you for listening.